It was raining hard that night. My train was late and I missed the connection. The station master said I'll have to wait another 4 hours for the next train. It was scary, but I've always traveled alone. I like to be on my own. I could see a small tea shop at a short distance. I started walking there. No sign of life on the platform, except for a little dog cuddled up under a bench. And of course me, trying to cope up with a long delay. Railways, I tell you. Started walking and strange enough, nobody was there. Deserted platform. Lights were all gone, and so were the people. Quite a rare sight, you bet. I stretched my arm to feel the rain and drops drenched my hand. Cold drops of water. A beautiful cloudy sky and a quiet platform. I went and sat at the old wooden bench by the tea shop. Nobody there too. I almost started to enjoy the weather when the light flashed with a thunderous roar. Startled, I drew my arm back, and then suddenly I saw somebody coming. He was all wet, carrying a huge sports bag on his shoulder and a basketball in his hands, or a football, or whatever. He glanced at his watch and then at the platform. Our eyes met, and I knew that this wasn't going to be that bad a night. He was, what do you call that? Tall, dark, handsome? He was almost 6 feet tall and athletic. I couldn't see his face though. He started walking to me. I shifted my eyes off him and pretended to get something from my bag. Excited, nervous, I could almost hear the sound of my heart. Excuse me? Oh my God, is he talking to me? I looked at him, trying to sound normal. I said, yeah? May I? Sure. I removed my handbag and he sat. I started fiddling with my phone, which was long dead by now. And then I started playing his voice in my head. Well, what should I say? Mesmerizing enough to cast spell on stones. I played it one more time, this time in slow motion. Yes, it was still raining hard. And as I sat beside him, couldn't help stealing a glance at him. He was tossing his ball on the ground. Was good at it. Must have been a sports person of sorts. Suddenly he stopped and asked, "What's the time by your watch?" Huh? I was taken aback, as if caught red-handed. It's 10:15, I said. Still 2 hours to go, he smiled. Yeah, I smiled. Gosh, those dimples. Hi, my name is Aditya. I'm the basketball coach at the university here. And you? He turned around and stretched his hand. Something from the past flashed in my mind. This is the first time I saw his face. And I went completely blank for a moment. I couldn't breathe. I didn't know what to do. This is him. I knew he didn't recognize me. Nobody would. It's been 10 years. But I can't believe he couldn't recognize me. What do I do now? His hand was still stretched out. Oh yes, shake hands. Of course. Hi, I'm an architect. I'm in charge of the Presidency renovation project here. I said. Okay, the hotel, right? I nodded, looking at the dog in the distance, and he smiled again. I wanted to run away, but there was something that was holding me back. I wanted to shake him by the shoulders and ask him, "Don't you remember me, Adi? Don't you?" He surely didn't.